Is this right? You're not using a test set? That's right. Test sets are a fundamental machine learning concept as a way to ensure that our models are generalizing to something it hasn't seen before. It can take a long time to collect a test set, such as a sample of 1,000 different summarizations. It's much easier for us to work with production data and see how we're doing. Okay, explain this. So we deploy a model to production, but leave it in shadow mode, where what we see is we see the predictions, but we don't actually start using them. And what we're going to do is just monitor this over time to see how well this model is working. Once we're confident with the performance, we'll start putting it into production. I'm following, but I think there's limitations to this approach. Take our model on loans. If we make mistakes, that has big consequences, as well as we have to make sure that there's no issues like bias going in. So it's really important for us to take time to evaluate how well a model does before we move it to production. I understand, and this isn't for every type of use case. It does depend on us being able to quickly see how well the model's doing in production. And then even then, sometimes we want to benchmark and see how we're doing in production and try to improve the model. So we might create a test set so we can carefully keep track of how much better we're doing. I like the out-of-the-box thinking. Let's just be careful when we apply it. But you know what? Many times I've seen test sets that have nothing to do at all with production. So like where you're going.